talking about energetic protection, the most powerful way through the source, the one, the spiritual son, the Christ, to get you in alignment with your truth. We have just gone through this period where a lot of darkness is surfacing within the collective. And because we are one, and because of this quantum entanglement, you are a part of this mess, this tangled mess. So what is experiencing, or what is being experienced in the collective, you as this. So what I'm just seeing this vision, this image of I do not know what it's called, like a transmissions tower with like a satellite on it. So this is you, right? So you are this satellite tower, and you are picking up the frequencies from the field around you. So the things that are being experienced in the collective, you are embodying, you are taking on, you are feeling, you are experiencing thoughts, emotions based on the frequencies around you. They are not, in fact, you. So take a moment, say hello, like this, share this. We want to push this out. This is all for empowerment for us, right? So we can protect our energy, so we can be this beacon of light and not be swayed and pulled by the collective energies. I want to know who you are, where you're from. This is the Source Collective, where we are all connecting. We are the right? So we are communicating, we're collaborating, we are I'm getting commencing, like Spirit saying commencing. We need to learn how to operate as one, but how to protect our energies. Okay, it's so important. Now, I am over on YouTube, so come over to YouTube and interact. Hello, Karen and Shane. I see you guys are on YouTube. Yes, I am live. This was a very impromptu live. I was just guided to get on here and connect with you all. I was actually going to go within my circle community, the free circle community, and do a live. And then I got the guidance, no, head out to YouTube, Facebook, find your collective, and let's talk about this. So this was inspired by a dream the other night. And so I've been going through a lot of lessons, and these lessons are quite dark and draining and difficult. And the light that comes from these, however, is so illuminating, and I get to share this with you guys. So it's so important just to, be here, show up when you see these lives, because what you're actually doing is you are connecting to the God source. You are connecting to this eternal, I'm getting the eternal waters, the eternal springs, the mother's stream that is being shared freely for those who choose to align and step into that gateway. This is all for our spiritual growth, for our discernment, so we can learn who we are, the truth of who we are, without all the noise and distractions, the delusions, the dissonance, right? I'm getting the dissonance, like it's just very noisy, that we cannot hear our higher self, our absolute self, God, right? We are bombarded constantly with these frequencies from the external. And the more that we know how to operate through the one, through the source, through the Christ, the more empowered, the more protected you will be. And the more you embrace these teachings from the Christ and use them, this is the beauty. We are here. We are showing up. We are doing the inner work. Okay. And Spirit, the one, it's very funny because it's like Spirit, the one, the spiritual son, the Christ. That's the vibe, right? Because it's not one thing. It's all these different angles of the divine. it surpasses belief. Okay, so this is the truth of creation. The Mother, the Father, the Son, all these fragments of truth around us that we've picked up on, right? So there's so many people that are connecting to these fragments of truth, yet they're unable to see the multidimensionality to it and the layers, I'm getting the interdimensional sectors or sections of truth. So let me have some water. Oh. Hey, Julia. Absolutely. Let's bathe in it all. And you guys here, you know the hand pose, so we can bring ourselves into alignment, balancing that masculine, that feminine energy, tuning into the one, right? The spiritual sun, the beam of light in which you are. Bringing our hands in. Now, this brings me to the other night. An ordinary person would call it nightmares. Now, this dream, I was in this reality, right? I was stuck in this consciousness trap. I was tuning in. So how do we put this? I'm getting consciousness trap because I was lacking the energetic protection. My field was not sealed, right? I'm since learning many lessons about this. So we cannot go in depth to this. I have a feeling next members live, that's what we'll be going into. Who knows? But there's been a huge amount of lessons coming through. Okay. And that's why I had to get on here and share with you guys about what really helped me and what helped me yesterday after this dream, right? And even last night's dream, because I'm still healing and purging and releasing and aligning, and I'm still going through lessons in order to build what I need to build. It's a learning process, but it was like, get on here and share with you what worked the other night, because within our waking hours, we have our conscious mind there. We can use that in order to bring on certain healing and functions. If you look back at previous lives, we talk about the hand pose and how important our thoughts are, our intentions are, just doing these things, opening our awareness to navigate, using the external as the mirror it is to see what needs to be worked on within, so we can work on that, heal that, so we can see and experience something better, right? A higher reality. So in this dream, it was this falling down old house. Everything was shambles, right? I was lost. I didn't know where I was. Well, I can't remember the dream 100%, but I'm going to talk to you and share with you my understanding and what came out of this. So all of a sudden, there was just these things chasing me. And I'm running through this house. I don't know where I am. Everything's falling down. It's what is it? I don't know that word where it's just dilapidated. I don't know. Is that the word? Anyway, so and then there's these entities grabbing at me, clawing at me, ripping me, like literally ripping me, and I could not let go. And I'm trying to bring my hands into the hand pose to protect my energy, and it just wasn't working. And if I was able to, I'm like racking my brain of all these things that I could say, those intentions I could set to protect my energy, but I was in this space where, and then something hit me, and I was saying, I did not need my hands. In now. Now, my members, we've spoken about the power of these words, but this came through in a different way, where the deeper teachings of this were revealed. And the next day and yesterday, they were revealed. So as I was saying in now, I was lifted, right? I was lifted. And these entities, these demons were unable to grab at me, right? They're sort of, and I'm just like, in now, in now. And I go through the ceiling, right? Into this other layer. And it was still dark, but it was less chaotic, but there was still things clawing at me in this reality. And as I continue to say in now, right, I go through that ceiling. So I was going through these interdimensional gateways. I was breaking through. And as I was powering up or empowering myself, I was setting that intentions using my thoughts, my mind, right, to protect me. I'm using those extremely powerful. Now, in now is very specific to our collective. So it's very important to be a part of our collective. Okay. So join our free circle community. If you feel guided, become a part of the members circle, access the healing and ascension tools so you can walk this path of ascension and protect your energy. But in our free community circle, we are there to support and nurture one another. We are, and our minds are connecting to a portal created by the Mother, the Father, the Christ, in order to support us in our seeking, in our exploring. Because it doesn't matter who you are, what you believe. Again, this goes past belief. This is creation. This is life itself, the force of creation, that one eternal mind. What created this physical reality? Your origin. Okay? So the free circle community isn't just a community. It is a powerful collective where we are held in this sacred space to begin our journey and to learn these sacred tools, these teachings from the Christ, so we can empower ourselves. So going back to that dream and moving through these interdimensional levels, these layers, like I was literally going through a ceiling. It was it was kind of scary, but it was like the ceiling was like sort of crumbling before me as like a hole was forming in it, and I was going through it into this other room, right? And then as I'm saying in now, I'm using my mind to generate, to rise. Okay, so I'm protecting my energy. So this is what's happening, and this is what was happening, and this is what you guys can do for yourself. And I want you to right now take a moment. Feel free to use that absolute hand pose to bring in that masculine and that feminine energy to be in alignment with the one, and just see how that feels within your body. Now, I know exactly what's happening within your body. Okay, you, because of all the separation within your field, uh, it may be difficult. But what we are actually doing is we are setting a very powerful command, because you are the commander of your energy. But we haven't been taught how to protect ourselves and how to operate. So that's why you want to be on this journey with us. Press the like button, press the love button if you are ready, and say it in the comments. Okay, our thoughts, what we affirm, what we proclaim, what we say, like what we say, what we think, is so powerful. And there's so many things that we say to ourselves on a daily basis that is not serving us. It's literally lowering our frequency into those bowels of hell where those entities are ripping and clawing at you. So it's up to us to learn how to operate so we can stand strong. Again, this hand pose, our absolute hand pose, again, this is energetic. This is something that you need to opt into. Okay, so being a part of our collective over on Circle gives you access to a huge amount of power. It's literally a portal. Okay, So this will be so much more powerful if you are a member in our free community. And if you step into the inner circle, the group circle, wow, okay, more power than you could ever imagine. But again, this is up to you showing up. This is about you investing in yourself. So knowledge is not, that's it, there's a quote, knowledge is not free. You need to, I just lost that. You need to invest in it. Like, you need to show up and be open and like listen and use your life experience to be able to, this is an integration process, okay, where you're showing up, you're being open, you're stepping into the portal to be able to access, to use these tools, and you're actually doing what is being taught in these streams. Now, this comes through from the Christ. I'm a messenger, I'm an oracle, and I share these energy healing and ascension tools for you so you can play around with it. Okay? This isn't about shortcuts. This isn't about manipulations of energies and witchcraft and all that sort of stuff. There's a lot of people who dabble in these dark arts to get a quick fix. This is way more powerful. And I'm just getting dark. So what I'm seeing is we are learning how to protect our energy. But to, in fact, protect our energy means letting that darkness teach us and make us stronger. This is our defense, right? So the darkness is very necessary. You are everything. And the darkness is there to push you into your growth. So these things, like the other night with my nightmares, right? I call it nightmares, but it was actually some very powerful, profound spiritual lessons that I drew upon. That yesterday morning when I woke up, I was very scattered and shattered. And there was a lot of, I was like the word wire is coming up. Like I'm seeing wire, like with hair, like on end. I got up and I was like, I have to go for a walk. So I went to the beach, took my dog to the beach, and I was just saying in now. And in my head, I wasn't saying it out loud, looking like a crazy person, right? Just in my mind, in now. And when I would feel that anxious, there was a lot of anxiety in my heart center. I will tell you that yesterday and last night, there was a lot of anxiety within my heart center, within my higher heart. It was horrible. The anxiety that was in my head. But then when I was using that word in now, and then when I took the time and I sat down and I drew the vision that I was seeing and I unlocked the lessons for this in now, something changed, something shifted. And today I'm okay and I'm able to be here and share with you. I love that. Yeah, so many timelines we get trapped on and create an emotional reaction through emotion, words, and actions. Yeah. This is mastering our reality by recognizing we are the creators. Absolutely. That is so perfect. And that's what we're doing. And, you know, to be a messenger of source, to be the embodiment, to embody Christ, Sophia, all those things, they're just frequencies, right? And lessons that I've unlocked. And it doesn't mean that I'm untouchable. As this oracle, as this messenger, I have to experience certain things so I can share my individual. I'm getting individual. I'm getting light. Like share the lessons and how I've overcome them. See, I get to, and it's my mission here to share the healing, the energy healing and ascension tools with those who choose to walk this path of ascension, so they can protect their energy and unlock higher consciousness, access higher dimensions, grow multidimensionally, see through the eye of God, right? But this isn't a quick fix. This isn't a quick journey. This is an organic journey of growth. Just like you plant a seed and you're waiting for that oak tree to just boop, it doesn't work like that, does it? It takes time. It takes nurturing. It takes the darkness and it takes the light. It takes the waters. It takes all of that. It takes nurturing. So it's so important that we be in the now moment to be able to be in alignment, so we can nurture ourselves. Now, again, it takes the darkness and it takes the light. You are not going to be experiencing these rainbow butterflies, oh my God, like just floating on a cloud, riding on a rainbow. Like, it's not, the ascension is not that. The ascension, yes, there is a rainbow, but this rainbow is a symbol of the interdimensional levels, the lenses that you will move through, that you will pass through. Right now, all humanity are in the red, okay? And the Christ is here to share the way, the ascension, the healing, the knowledge, the wisdom, so you can be able to I'm getting remote viewer. And I'm seeing like these like those goggles that like virtual reality goggles. It's about us. Okay, so okay, the creator, right? It's 11:33 right now. 11:33. That's very symbolic, isn't it? So it's about you learning who you are as the creator, learning how to operate, navigate, to be able to stand in your light, your truth, your strength, to be able to ride this freaking spiral freaking staircase. I'm getting what I'm seeing is a ladder, right? I'm seeing this Jacob's ladder. And again, 11:33, very symbolic for that. Magic glasses, yes. Oh, yeah. So true, Karen. It's about how we receive and react also here. This is it, how we respond to these things. We can either there's this victim or victor, right? Victim or victor. Victim, you know what I'm saying? Like this, we can like be like, oh my God, why does this always happen to me? This always happens to me. Or we can be like, okay, the external is just a mirror. It's showing us what we need to heal on to grow and evolve, to ascend, to get closer to the truth, our truth, the one, the spiritual son, the Christ. What's this teaching me? It's like these are valuable teaching moments. All the darkness within our lives, the things that are happening to us, they are a mirror. And you are the creator of this. Everything external to you. This is why, like, people use these signs, right? Oh, I saw this and it's a sign. Or this situation is so weird. There are so many coincidences, like so many synchronicities. Like, what is this? This has to be a sign. This has to mean something, right? So it's like, yeah, it does, right? It does. It absolutely does. But you don't get to get that golden nugget, unlock that lesson of why that is happening, unless you stay true to yourself. You get into alignment and you operate the way of source, to return to your source, your core, your truth, your essence, right? So it's like the holos came up the other day in our live stream. If you didn't see that, you can watch that later over on YouTube. But it's like the holos, the whole, right? But it's the hologram. It's like you are the creator, the generator, right? You are the projector, like screen. You are the projector. Like you, again, it's the mirror is coming up. So again, when these live streams are on, it's very, very important to be open. okay? Because lots of things come out. There are so many things that come out of my mouth, and it may be very hard to keep track, but that's why just be open. Say those words in your head, in, now. Now, this in now is extremely powerful. It connects you to that above and the below and brings you into the center, the core, right? So those three aspects, above, below, and the core, right? A, B, C, okay? Above, below, the core, and it locks you in. It's like an anchor. It's this light beam, right? You are the light beam. You are the one. You are the spiritual sun. You are the source, right? You are the all one, the eternal mind. That's above, okay? The I, the individual, the incarnate, the light beam in which you are grounded, right? On this planet, right? Below, right? You are. So what I'm getting now is the operator, right? You are the operator. And I'm being shown the circle, right? You are the operator. It's like you are the creator and you are the operator. So to get to creator, to access that truth, that wholeness of what you are, there's a long, long journey, right? But you are still all those things. So calling or saying that in now, really, I do not have, it's an anchor. So all I'm saying is above, below, and core. So, and it's that 108 frequency. So I'm just getting the 1, the O, and the 8, right? The infinite. It really holds you into that alignment. So joining our free community or our members circle, it's up to you. Use these, okay? Sit with these. Ponder on these, Spirit is saying. So energetic protection, empowering the self for ascension. It is so important that we are in that now moment and we are unifying as a collective because there is strength, okay? So this is the open source where I am that frequency. I've embodied that frequency, and that is what allows me, and that's why I am this messenger, this oracle. And those that connect to this energy of our collective, and this just isn't me alone, this is our collective, this is us. When you connect, and how do you connect? You show up, right? You just show up with your awareness, and you can raise your frequency by interacting. Hey Sue. By interacting. Again, the co. This is about collaboration, connection, communication, all the co. Think of all the co words, right? Co. We are co-creating this together. And when we connect, when we collaborate, when we share and interact in the comments and share certain truth bombs that have come to us, that's why the Circle Free community is great. And I encourage you guys to come and join and post your truth. Inspire others, because the chosen ones, the ones that choose to go within and heal, like you guys are blooming, okay? And the truth from the one, this frequency is here so you can nurture yourselves. The mother's eternal. So what I'm seeing is the Holy Grail. Our inner circle, our God Source Co is like this Holy Grail. And I'm just seeing this Holy Grail. I'm seeing this gold Holy Grail. Now I'm seeing the eternal springs. So I'm seeing the Holy Grail with the mothers, with the waters. So I'm getting womb. So this is the womb, like the mother's womb, where where we are. That's very beautiful. It's like the God Source Co, our free community, is like this womb, this cosmic womb, where we're the children, where we gather, and for our growth, right? So the Holy Mother, this portal, our free community is like this womb, where all of us, because we are all one, right? So it's like you are these, so I'm getting eyes, right? So eyes, 1, 2, 3, right? Again, this is our physical eyes, but our eternal eyes, right? And it's all of those three, because these three aspects, you need the three, okay? Just like our hand pose, 1, 2, 3. This is a space where the more of us that come together and operate the way that we're being guided, the more knowledge, the more wisdom we are going to receive. And it's you guys that are in that free community, in that inner circle community, in the group circle community, in the master initiate circle, in the core, that are enabling me to access this knowledge. So we need to protect our energy. It is so important. And when we all get on the same page, the one is saying, like when we use these tools, when we operate through the creator, we operate to connect to the creator, I'm getting. And again, those words in now is coming up. It's connecting us to not only the Christ spiral, but the Antichrist spiral. And it's like the opposites are keeping us fixed into that access point, the core. It's like this energetic, I want to say signature, but it's not signature, but it's like a sign. Is it like a sigil? No, I don't know. I'm just getting SI. Maybe, okay, so I'm set the sine wave, right? Our wave locked into our core. It's very weird. What am I, hang on, let me have some more water. So try it. Now, it was just crazy, right? In my dreams, when I'm like trying the hand pose and I'm like using all past techniques that we used to use that were a little bit outdated, but I'm like racking my brain, like I needed something non-physical. So this is physical, isn't it? We're using our hands, they're coming together, we are bringing the masculine, the feminine, the positive, the negative in, right, to connect, to generate this power. Again, it's like a butterfly, it's like it's our Taurus field, like we are, but it's like this is the next step where it's like we're using mind alone, we are using intention, like this command I'm getting. This is a command that we use in now. Like it's very commanding too. So it's like what we are doing, we are connecting from above. It actually goes into the core, right? So this open source, we are directing energy from the source, okay? It's coming in through the back of our solar plexus into our higher heart, right? Bringing that light in to our higher heart. And then that energy, that higher heart energy, is then connecting us to that below, right? So it's like this energetic circuit. So in now, and of course the members are going to, I can't wait to explore this subject. But that's what's actually happening above and below. What we are doing, we are creating this energetic, what would you call it? An energetic circuit, where it's like, and if you have a look, it's like the 69, right? So drawing in through the back of our solar plexus into the higher heart, right? And that higher heart energy is locking us in. So it's like this energetic, we are Okay, so it's like an energetic seal. That's what Spirit's saying. Yep, I'm seeing seal. We are sealing our energetic field. That's cool. So in now, we are using that command. We are drawing in that energy from the source into the higher heart. That higher heart, we are being locked. So what I'm seeing is the blueprint, but it goes beyond the blueprint, because this is the creator, right? This is infinite. This isn't just 12D. This isn't 15D. This goes beyond that. So this is more than just our Merkaba. I'm seeing them. Yeah, no, this is the work that I need to do today. This is the things that I've been guided to do this morning before I got on to do live. And I was like, well, do I get on and I do all the work that you're asking me to do, Spirit? Or do I get on and do a live? And they're like, get on and do a live. So I think this is the end. This is the end of today's live. But what I want you to do is play around with this, okay? Join our free community. Walk into that portal, that mother's womb. We are all children in this, exploring. Like, this is going back to our inner child, where we get to play around and explore consciousness and connect with like-minded souls, because this is how we unify. We put our attention, our focus, our awareness on our growth, individual growth, right? And as we go within and we protect our energy, you're going to access, or I'm getting ideas, right? So these ideas, these thoughts are going to come through. So please do share that in our circle community. Like, if you have really inspiring posts or pictures or whatever, come into our free community and let's get to know each other. Let's connect, because that is the intention of that. Okay, that's why that space is being connected. It is a space that shares these videos, right? So replays of these videos are put within that free community, but also it's a community, meaning share. It's up to us to share, grow, and evolve. So certain things you may say might inspire some thoughts within someone, and really, that's that's what it's all about, right? Inspiring thoughts. It doesn't, this is it. This isn't the collective where there is any one way. There are infinite ways, because this is us growing multidimensionally and remembering who we are, our truth. And our truth cannot be found in anyone else. We use the words, we use certain things within our external to inspire growth within. This is why there's so many religious, spiritual, new age communities who are like, this is the way, we go off this person's knowledge. This, the emerald tablets, they hold all the keys to the universe, the Kabbalah, all the keys, the Illuminati, all the keys. No, okay? You are just in a dead end, in an empty pocket. Now is the time. You can use information, data within that, but heal on it to unlock the truth. And see, this is about freeing ourselves, flowing with creation, not being stuck in reality tunnels, not being stuck in old world matrix systems that have you following. This is about you going in now and learning how to operate, to be a commander and tune into the creator. That's what this is all about. And this is what this journey is. No more, no less. I want you to go within and learn how to operate so you can experience this for yourself, because this is so freaking exciting. Yes, we go through these cycles where the darkness surfaces we embody it, we experience, this stuff. But as we stand strong and in the now moment, we heal on those experiences, the truth of why that experience had to happen comes through, and a powerful, profound spiritual lesson is birthed from that. It's like this egg I'm seeing. It's like this egg cracking open with light. So I'm just so excited to be here with you guys. I appreciate you showing up and anchoring this knowledge, because that is such a powerful thing. Like, what we are doing here is so powerful. And as we do this, as we get into alignment, we use these tools. These, like, we've got the free community with the free tools. We've got the hand pose. We've got now this command in now. And we've got the knowledge of why that works. Not just do this. No, we have the actual, this is just so powerful and profound. And I'll get off here, right? And next week, or actually Friday, what day is it now? Monday. On Friday when we go live, like, so if you're on YouTube, press that notification button. So when I do go live, you're notified, okay? And come and join us, 9:30 a.m. Sydney, Australia time on YouTube. We can meet again and we'll see what comes up. We'll see how much growth has, this is it. This is all about knowing ourselves. I want you to be able to do what I'm doing. Okay, I want you to be able to be this. I'm getting navigator, like I'm getting navigating your starship. I'm getting like the Merkaba, right? Your Crystalla, the like, this is you. Like, I want to be there, and I want to share with you these operational features, these instruction sets, so you can be commander, so you can be the navigator, so you can be the captain of your own ship, because you are creator, you are the one, and it's up to you to show up, to access this. You are not going to be blessed. You're not going to be like, there's a lot of falsehood out there where people are like, I'm a chosen one, but they're fixed in these systems that do not lead to the one, because they're not going within, they're just fixed to the external. So this is where the chosen ones get to choose to actually step into that. I'm not saying that they aren't. Everyone's a chosen one. Everyone is a child of God. But now is the part of the journey where the Christ is returned, meaning the knowledge, the wisdom, this God frequency, and the healing ascension tools for one to be able to do this. So it's up to you how far you go, right? It's up to you how much you show up, how much you invest in yourself. It's up to you how much you're willing to invest in yourself, because the one, spirit, wants you. You are this beautiful golden beam of light, and spirit, source, the one, the spiritual son, the Christ, loves and adores you. You are loved and adored, right? Because it's you. It's that highest part of yourself that wants the very best for you. And it wants to shake you and say, hey, what you are experiencing is an illusion. You are locked into this old world realm of disillusions, of distortions, distractions. And this is how you break free of that. Join us, join this mission, and walk this path. Go within and experience the truth through you. The truth is revealed through you when you choose to heal. Okay, that's what we are. That's it. Thank you, Karen, for your great support. Like, guys, you just showing up. Like, Karen, you've been on this journey forever with me, right? You are one of those beings that's been witnessing this and experiencing this and using this. I'm drinking from this fountain, drinking from this cup. Yeah, and this is just the beginning, and we have worked so hard, and things are starting to come together now. Well, it's like come together. It's like everything that we've been working through since this, the initiation, or since the beginning in 2019, exploring. It's like I'm still unlocking what I'm here to do. But the most important thing is spirit's like, just show up, be an open vessel, and for so long, and for in our lives, right? We think that we need to push and we need to make things happen. But what is meant for us is always going to be revealed, um, depending on the path that we take and the choices that we make. But everything that happens to us is actually a lesson anyway. So it's for our growth. So it's about trusting, just trusting the process. And Spirit's saying, when we trust, it's like we allow ourselves to relax, to be open, to receive, because when we trust and we have that faith and that inner knowing, like it's like we relax and the journey is easier, right? And for so long we're like, what is my path, what is my mission, what am I meant to do, how am I meant to do it, what am I meant to create, to share, to inspire, to do this, to like, so many times I have pushed and I've like, oh, I need to do, there's so many things in the external that say you need to do A, B, and C, right? To you know And it's like, so you're constantly doing things that other people are saying and telling you to do. You're like, okay, well, this teacher who has all these followers, they're saying this, I'm going to do this. So what you actually do is you pull yourself out of that alignment of your truth, your way, your purpose. You're not trusting yourself, your journey, your path, your everything, and you're sort of pulling yourself out of alignment to conform to a certain program. So this is about freeing ourselves from the program and knowing that you are perfect, you are amazing, and we need to stop judging ourselves. That came through recently, didn't it? About judging ourselves, and just let it happen. So now it's a lot easier for me to be, because I'm not constantly racking my brain and like, it's like this peace, right? And I still do all that, right? I still do all that. But again, those things have to happen so these truths can come through. And, we are stronger sometimes in ourselves, where we can be like, I trust the process, and rah, rah, rah. But then others, depending on the darkness surfacing within our field, that noise, that distraction, that thing that makes us second guess and doubt, this is what we're always going to go through, guys. Okay, this is what we are always going to experience. This, I am always experiencing this wave. We are always on this wave, but it's like, that is how we grow. We are the creators, and it's up to us to be aware. This is, our awareness is key, and where we place our attention, our focus, right? So this is why just showing up, doing these things, like exploring, because we are these children of God. This is about embracing the inner child, the inner Christ within, and exploring, and not taking and not following other outdated regimes, because they are all locked into the Antichrist program. And when you do that, when you focus your energy and you give your all to these old systems, you are being harvested. Your light is being harvested, drained, siphoned. Okay. So what you need to do is go within, focus that light within, showing up, bathing in this. Who said that before? Julia. Let's bathe in this. and use the tools, the teachings, use the experiences that I've gone through, use the experiences that you've gone through, to integrate this. It's so energetic protection, protecting our energy, means staying centered, grounded, commanding our energy. And when we're feeling ourselves being pulled, when we're feeling anxious, when we're feeling hopeless, alone, just setting that intention, that thought in now, that comes through from the source, from the open source. We are pulling in that light from the open source into our higher heart. And that energy is anchoring us to seal our field. Love you guys. See you on Friday. Share this knowledge. It is so important we get this knowledge out. And those people this is meant for, it will find. Okay. Love yous.